Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle. It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
I'm really like, no. I'm gonna film during it, you know, like in 2 minutes. I launch, I don't know how to say it, my plan, you know, for this channel to continue my videos, meaning that I'm changing the levels on my Patreon. If you don't know about it, for Vinland Saga, it means that from now on my Patreon at the level 3, you're gonna have 4 reaction parts for all episodes. 4 reaction parts for all episodes of Vinland Saga. With the full opacity, with 4 episodes of advance like usually. But I'm also opening a crowdfunding. It's not something that I want, clearly, it's something that I'm forced to do. Like, I'm gonna begin a second activity because only making these videos, this channel, it's not enough, so I'm gonna begin a new activity. But to begin it properly, you know, I need to open a crowdfunding, you know, to begin the thing. I calculated everything and all, so I need to open a crowdfunding. It's really something that I'm not glad, you know, like I'm ashamed of it, to be forced to open it. I'm ashamed, I'm sad, I'm stressed, but I know that I have to do it, you know. Now I calm myself about it after 1 week crying and 1 week in crisis. Like, it was not an easy decision for me to open that crowdfunding, but it's done, that's it. That's it, it's online. It's online, everyone can see it, okay. You know, I talked about it on my Twitch, but that's it, now everyone can see it, now everyone can see that I'm opening that crowdfunding. Oh, I feel so ashamed. You know, if I don't have the amount of money that I need on it, like, I expect for it to not work, that crowdfunding, you know, I expect for it to not have all of the money that I need, like, for sure. I'm almost sure and certain that I'm not gonna have all of the money that I need. I'm not even sure that I'm gonna have 10% of it. That would be already amazing. And the thing that I'm afraid, in fact, is for people to judge me and to be mad at me or to really laugh at me, mock me because I'm forced to open one. See, I get praise talking about it. But you know, I'm really into a big denial. No, it's not happening, and I'm gonna film my reactions and my thoughts to one episode of Vinland Saga. We're gonna watch something together. Like, really, I'm gonna act like it's not happening. Like, that's it, it's launched. Without me. Like, I'm gonna see you again in 1 hour. I'm gonna check in 1 hour what people thought about it, what people decided to do, just what people thought about it. It's already something, you know. Okay. Let's be blind. Laura, we said let's be blind, so stop. Stop. Normally, when you're watching this video on Patreon, for sure, the crowdfunding is continuing. And when you're watching it on YouTube, I think that the crowdfunding is still continuing. Like, no matter what, the link for the tip page is gonna continue, you know, to function all along, you know, the year and all of that. The tip page is continuing to function. But that operation, you know, of crowdfunding, it's for 1 entire month. So I think that, yes, it's still available for you on YouTube if you're checking it. Okay, I'm gonna refocus myself and we're gonna talk about Vinland Saga because I'm gonna watch 1 episode of Vinland Saga right now. The last episodes of Vinland Saga, they were nice. Clearly, they were cool, interesting, amazing, full of emotions, really intense, like maybe too intense. I'm really finishing each of the last episodes of Vinland Saga being like, there is no hope. There is no hope. And right now that's it. Now I have the mood, you know, to handle all of these emotions which are gonna happen into each episode. I know that I'm gonna be able to handle them. It doesn't mean that I'm not gonna cry, you know your girl. But it means that at least I'm not gonna take everything personally, you know, I'm not gonna be like, that's it, there is no up right there, there is no up right there, there is no up right there. But because also, when I'm filming right now, me, my personal life, I'm beginning that new plan, that new activity, that crowdfunding, everything, it's rough. But outside of this apartment, of this little world, France, elections, no up, no up, no up. So, I don't expect for this episode to suddenly bring up, you know, to suddenly be full of good things which are gonna happen and stuff like that. Like, for example, Arhneid, who was talking with Gardar, you know, who died. Gardar, he died, and she was with her 2 kids, and she told him, I need to thank them, and he told her, okay, do that, and we're gonna wait for you. He's gonna wait for her the time for her to thank them, and then she's gonna immediately come back, or she's gonna live really a little, you know, her life, and then she's gonna join him. Like, is it just a 10-minute break from death to thank them in life, or it's a long break from death to enjoy life, and then she's gonna come back when it's gonna be her time to die, really at the end of her life, a full life that she's gonna live. At the end of the previous episode, I tried to stay optimistic, and for me it was really the second option. She's gonna have a full life, and then she's gonna come back with Gardar and her 2 kids. Editing the episode, you know, I'm not too sure of it now. And I'm a little stressed about that. We'll see. And also, Thorgil is planned right now to attack Canute, you know, from his back. Like, how can you think that is gonna work? He's really the less subtle guy, discreet guy that we know. He's gonna make a lot of noise, he's gonna try to intervene, you know, he's gonna be like, ah, let's go for it. For sure, Canute is gonna hear that. For sure, he's gonna be protected by his men. Like, I have no hope also for that plan to work. So right now, Thorgil, you know, with Olmar, with Olmar. We should have had Olmar, but he's not involved. With also Ketil, it's not gonna work, that fight against Canute and his guys. That's bad because right now I'm thinking of Snake. And Snake, I don't want for him to die because of Ketil, who lied about who he is. He's not that big warrior, you know, he's not the Iron Fist, not at all. So I don't want for Snake to die, and I don't want also for Pater to die. I'm really worried about these two to die because of a war, I mean a battle that they didn't want and that they are forced to participate to. I'm gonna be mad at Ketil the liar because of that. If it's happening, you know. No hope for that battle to end well, at least for these 2 guys that I want to survive, you know, I want them to survive. I have no hope about it. No hope for Arhneid to truly come back to life for good. And then our guys, they are escaping right now with Leif. Finally, that's the only good thing that happened during this last episode, Leif and Thorfinn, the reunion. Thank you so much, it happened, finally it happened. So they're gonna continue to escape, that's it. I think that no one is gonna run after them right there. No hope, no hope, no hope. No! Optimist, no hope. Like, it's so hard in France to be optimistic about our situation right now. It's so rough. Like, really. And, you know, like I feel ashamed of opening a crowdfunding of my current situation. I feel ashamed of the situation in France. I'm desperate about it. So really, the mood right now is so bad, outside, inside, in my television, like if you want to help me, you know, with that crowdfunding, you have the tip page, you know, the link for it on my description. You have the link also for my Patreon on my description, and you know it now, For Vinland Saga, for the next episode, you're gonna have only 4 reaction parts on my Patreon with the levels 3, 4 reaction parts, full opacity, 4 episodes of advance, and you can find that on my Patreon with the levels 3. If you want and if you can support me, it can be appreciated. And think about it, you can subscribe, you know, for the entire year, and you're gonna have 1 month offered if it's the case. Okay guys, let's go for this episode. Let's go. Good things are gonna happen. Really? The fish right now. Stop, Laura! And don't check your mails before watching Vinland Saga. Don't watch your mails before watching Vinland Saga. Let's go. We have only 2 sessions of binge watching of Vinland Saga in front of us. I mean, you know, for me, because we have only 5 more episodes of Vinland Saga to discover together. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna destroy you. It's worse. Snake and pattern, like really snake and pattern, they have to... Good shot, good shot, good shot. Snake, but... Yes, retreat! Oh, I didn't know that it was an option to retreat. I didn't know it was an option, I'm glad. Give up. Like really, just give up. Your pride in your pocket, or even more, you know, in your ass. You're gonna be nothing after that. You're so right, but you're gonna die for these words. Always. Unexpected. Ketil? You know how I am. I want the confirmation of it. I want his head like that, you know. Oh, Canute, your sword! You're coming back right on time, man. Like a lion, you know, he looked like a lion right there. Running away! Don't ask and just run away. Retreat, Snake, retreat. Wait, what? They didn't kill the good person? Oh no! For you Arhneid to talk like that, and for Thorfinn to hear that.
かつて争いはこれから先ないと言えば嘘になるだろう。私は今から違うところに行くの。
You're gonna join them. You're gonna die for real.
俺を言ったかからありがとう。
No. Arhneid, please.
ずっと悪夢の中をさまよっているみたい。一人きりで。でも
They were here with you.
エイナさんのお話みんな死んだわ。
It's only give you a Arhneid.
みんなこれ以上生きて何になるの？アルネさん、アルネさん、アルネさん、どいてくれ、エイナル。昔父から教わった死者よみがえらせる術だ。
But if it's what she wants,
アルネさん、行くな。俺はあなたが大好きなんだ。
you're finally confessing your love while she's dying.
生きてる。どうか一緒に生きてくれ。生きてくれよ。
She doesn't want to live. I really thought, I really wanted for her to stay, to not give up, to have hope. It seems stupid to have hope these days.
はるかの西、大海の向こうにフィンランドというのは
Like what else your father did.
豊かで
And you're doing it in front of me. You want to kill me.
そうならきっとあなたも苦しまずに生きていける。俺たちと一緒にそこへ行こう。フィンランドに平和な国を作ろう。
Snake. He killed her. Ketil killed her.
マリアの姉さんを殺してやる。
It's not a good feeling and it's not good what you want to do, even if you deserve it, but you don't deserve to become someone like that, Einar.
お願いだ。エイナル。
It's not who you are. I'm not gonna repair it.
エイナル、お前の怒りが光を呼んで次々に人が死ぬだけだ。俺と同じ呪いになんかかからないでくれ。
You're gonna decide to take the ocean to travel.
こうしている今も我々を見ていらっしゃるのだろうな。トルビ、待て。どこへ行く？クヌートに会いに行く。決着がついてないんだ。これ以上死人を出さずに済むかもしれない。
Ah.
トルビ、今度こそお前をアイスランドに連れて帰らせてくれ。
Your mother, I swear she was sick. Now she's surely dead and you didn't see her.
おっちゃん
She doesn't even know that you're alive.
俺たちのご先祖様は戦いを逃れてアイスランドにたどり着いたんで、あの時はかっこ悪いってそう思ったけど
I remember.
すごく誇らしく思う。
It was brave.
ざっと見たところカヌートは100人前後の兵しか連れていなかった。どんなに悪く転んでも生きて戻りだけならなんとかなる。船でいつでも船を出せるようにしておくぞ。必ずアイスランドに帰るぞ。トルフィン
The end? Arhneid died. Arhneid truly died. I think that if I would have watched this episode during my previous session of binge watching, I would have cried like hell. You would have found me on the floor and all because I was such into a bad mood, you know, mental state last week that it would have been the end for me, like really. Right there I cried for sure, I can't lie about it, but at least I can handle the situation and I can understand her reasons. Like, she can't see any hope. That's the main reason. She can't see any hope. Why she would stay into a world where war is continuing, slaves are existing, so she's surely gonna have, okay, a new life, but what kind of life? Because she's never gonna be sure of tomorrow, she's never gonna be sure of having a full happy life. She's gonna surely suffer again because she's gonna be into a weak position no matter what, as a woman, as someone who was a slave, as someone who has no family, no real home. So she didn't see any hope for that, for her future into this world, and she saw also that all of her family, all of her loved ones are waiting for her in death, and she wants to join them, to be at peace with them. And I want to be like, she deserves it after all of what she suffered, all of these years being a slave for Ketil, all of what she suffered and all, losing a husband, losing a kid, all of the last days with Gardar and all, like clearly she deserves to be at peace. And right there, can we really ask her to fight again, to try again after all of what she suffered? I know that it's a lot to ask, and I'm no one to ask that, and clearly she took her decision no matter what. But I would have wanted her to fight again, to try again, to have hope. But it's rough for her, like clearly, and to ask that to her. Guys, I don't know. I don't know, like, I don't know how to feel, you know, about Arhneid. Like, Arhneid death, I was expecting it, I was refusing it, I understand it, I agree with it even, but it's painful, it's like that. Thorgil, who doesn't succeed with his plan, what a surprise. Like, clearly someone would have felt that he was coming. I did not expect that it would be Canute and that he would manage to defend himself that long, that someone else would come to help him and would force Thorgil to run away. But for sure it would not work. I'm so glad that Snake told everyone to retreat because it saved Pater and a lot of people. What Thorgil did saved also Snake, and I'm so glad for that. Ketil, I really thought that they killed him for good. I really thought, you know, that it was his entire head which was cut during that moment, and in fact no, he's still alive, truly badly hurt, but still alive. Like for once I would have wanted that badly hurt but not dead would mean truly dead. You know, it's the first time that I'm saying that for a character that I'm watching on animes, on shows and all. But right there, Ketil brought so much bad stuff, like so many bad stuff. He killed Arhneid, he killed her for real. And I wouldn't have blamed, you know, Einar if he would have killed Ketil. For sure, it's not what I wanted, you saw it, because mostly I don't want for Einar to become someone like that, someone who is killing someone else with cold blood, with that big rage and all. I don't want for Einar to become someone like that. But for what is gonna happen to Ketil, if he's gonna die or not, I don't care about it. And clearly, after all of what he did, killing Arhneid and forcing all of these men to kill with him, even if he knew that it was surely for nothing, you know, yes, Ketil alive, I don't care, I'm a little mad about it, frustrated about it, maybe it's a better word for that. And now what? Thorfinn, you, after Arhneid dying and Arhneid seeing all of that dying, first, I'm so glad, I'm so proud that you told to her dead body what Thors told to that slave who was dying during the first episode. I'm so glad, I'm so proud. And the fact that Leif saw it, it's making me even prouder. I loved it so much. Thorfinn, I would want for you to go in Iceland with Leif to visit your family. I'm so afraid of your mom being already dead and you didn't have the time to see her, to reassure her about the fact that you're just alive, just that. But I understand how you are, Thorfinn, now, and the fact that you want to intervene to try to do something right there. It's the new Thorfinn who is talking right there. He wants to try to avoid new deaths and all, and it's great. But because we know who is Canute right now, we know that it's a dead end, it's never gonna work. So I'm really like, maybe it's even gonna be worse than just you're gonna be too late to have Leif's ship. Maybe it's gonna be worse than that. It's gonna be Canute is gonna decide to capture you, to kidnap you, to make you one of his soldiers against your will. Like with Canute being like that right now, I can imagine a lot of possibilities, you know, bad ones. At least Snake and Pater survived. It's the only good thing, you know, which came out from this episode. Arhneid is dead, Ketil is not dead, Thorfinn is not living with Leif, Thorfinn is gonna try to talk with Canute. Only bad things. Whew, that was a good episode, clearly. Emotional, deep, intense, but good. I told you about it during the intro, so I'm gonna check it right there and give you a little update about it right now. No. Like, it was published. The crowdfunding, the change of levels, you know, the fact that now you're gonna have 4 reaction parts for everything, for every show, for every anime. With the level 3, you're gonna have 4 reaction parts. It was published. Also, the fact that I'm opening a crowdfunding, it was published. For now, nothing. You know it, you have the news about it. Like I said, I'm not even expecting for this crowdfunding to be finished and accomplished, not at all. To work a little, I have that little up, but what I'm most worried about is what people are gonna say about it. We'll see. For those of you who don't know about it, I'm opening that crowdfunding because I'm forced to begin a new activity. If I want to continue this channel, these videos, I'm forced to open a second activity in addition of that, and for that I need some money, you know, to begin it, to launch it, so that's why I'm opening that crowdfunding. Clearly I'm feeling ashamed of it, but I have no other choice than that, so we'll see how it's gonna be. Okay guys, so it's all for you for this video. I'm gonna try to watch one more episode of Vinland Saga today. After eating, I think that I'm gonna eat a little before that. So it's all for you for this video, and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.